Hey, this is Anthony DiBasillio here with FMF KTM. I'm going to be explaining a little bit about the factory bike of Taylor Robert. All right, starting from the front, we are running a whole shot device just like you would in Supercross, Motocross. Running the new MX52 front tires with tire balls. Factory suspension by WP, and then Factory Connection does our R&D. We run our X-Trick triple clamps. Work really good for us at a 20 offset. Taylor likes a low bend 999 Renthal bar. Running a smaller tank because we obviously don't need the fuel capacity of a desert bike or anything like that, just inside. So small SX tank. Factory Services does our motors. They have programs, different levels of programs for the general guy that wants to get a good motor. You can pretty much get the same setup if you got the bucks. Got P3 skid plate on board. The carbon fiber keeps it light and real smooth over all the rocks and logs. And we got a special seat, save a lot of weight there. And then the moto seat cover is real durable. We got the arc levers up top here. They're polycarbon. They can bend up and down, so they're pretty much unbreakable, which is good for Endurocross. RK chain, Renthal sprockets, TM chain guide. Gearing, we're running a 1348. He actually doesn't like to shift much, so we're in first and second pretty much all the time. Bulletproof chain protector, IMS foot pegs. We've been IMS has been with us forever. They're strong, they bend, they don't break, and I sharpen them. It's one thing that Taylor does like. He does not like his feet to come off the peg, so I sharpen them. Pretty much, I'll probably sharpen them after every moto just to make sure they're sharp. We got FMF exhaust. We can't thank them enough. They've always been behind KTM. And suspension-wise, we started off actually with what Mike Brown ended with last year. That was our base setting. And then we went out and did 2 days of testing, rode a lot, changed a lot, found what Taylor likes. Taylor likes a little bit different setup. I mean, everybody's different, obviously, but he has a unique setup. He likes it to be fast, but still slow. It's kind of hard. It's soft on top so that the rocks aren't beating him up, but when he hit those big hits as hard as he can, it's not going to throw the bike some crazy direction. He's going to know what it's going to do. And this stuff you can get from WP. They have a service plan. You can get the exact same stuff that we run if you got the money. And in the back we have, it's actually the old 756, but they're pretty gummy. I mean, you can move them whichever way you want. Surprisingly, they last pretty well. Taylor ran this tire for King of the Motos and did a 80+ mile loop and still had plenty of traction on the rocks. So we got Trinity Designs that does our graphics. They're out of here in Temecula. They've been with us for a couple years now. They do great work. It's nice because they're right down the road. They're local. We can call them and say, hey, we're doing something special this weekend. Can you make us a set of graphics with pink backgrounds for breast cancer awareness? Done that night. So it's nice to have them on board. We got Super B batteries. They're keeping our bikes firing up when they need to. They're really light, real reliable. They last all season. Motor X oils, Cherubies plastics, keeping us fresh all the time. So we got Rekluse clutches. They obviously keep the bike from stalling, and Taylor's happy with them. They got their new 3.0 out. It's really good. Twin air filters, keeping the motor clean inside. Underneath we got Fastway making a linkage guard for us so we can slide over the rocks. That's one thing. All the Japanese bikes have linkage. So, I mean, KTM for a while we had a PDS shock and we had no linkage down there. It was nice. We didn't have to worry about it and not getting hung up on anything. But now with the linkage, we need to be able to skate across stuff and not get hung up. So Fastway Designs came up with a great linkage guard and it works really great. Taylor actually, I think a lot of the riders are starting to go to a shorter subframe just to get the back end down a little bit. So when they do hit those big hits, the bike is, when it comes up, it's not hitting them in the butt. So the back end, moving it down, I actually modify the subframe here and it moves the whole back end down quite a bit. So it's definitely noticeable as a rider. You don't notice it as a spectator seeing it, but they can tell the difference and it helps. Thanks Dirtbike Magazine for stopping by the KTM shop. Glad you guys came by to check out Taylor Roberts' factory race bike for the 2014 Endurocross season.